Most of our videos so far have been about making tax digital for income tax, but there is a second part of MTD that has been running for years and still catches businesses out. MTD for VAT. If your business is VAT registered, this already applies to you and the rules are stricter than a lot of people realize. So in this video, let me explain who it covers, what it actually requires, and how it is different from MTD for income tax. Here's the part that surprises people. MTD for VAT applies to every VAT-registered business, not just the big ones, not just those over the threshold. Every single VAT-registered business, regardless of turnover. It used to be that only businesses above the VAT threshold had to comply. That changed in April 2022. Now, if you are VAT-registered at all, whether because your turnover went over £90,000 or because you registered voluntarily when you were below it, you must follow MTD for VAT rules. So if you registered for VAT voluntarily to look more established or to reclaim VAT on purchases, you are still in. There is no size exemption. So what does MTD for VAT actually demand? 3 things. First, you must keep your VAT records digitally, not on paper, not scribbled in a notebook, digitally. Second, there must be a digital link between your records and your VAT return. That means the figures flow through software rather than you manually retyping totals from one place to another. And third, you must submit your VAT returns through MTD-compatible software. You can no longer log into the old HMRC website and type your numbers into the boxes. That route is closed for MTD. Most VAT-registered businesses still file quarterly, sending a VAT return every 3 months, the same rhythm as before. What has changed is how those returns get to HMRC. This is important. If you are a sole trader or landlord who is also VAT registered, you could be in both MTD for VAT and MTD for income tax at the same time. And they are separate systems, different rules, different submissions, different deadlines. MTD for VAT is usually 4 VAT returns a year based on your VAT quarters. MTD for income tax is 4 quarterly updates plus a final declaration based on the tax year. They do not merge into one filing. You handle them separately. The good news is that the right software can manage both in one place, so you are not logging into 2 different systems. But make no mistake, they are 2 distinct obligations, and being compliant with one does not make you compliant with the other. VAT return deadlines depend on your VAT quarters, but they follow a familiar pattern. The return and the payment are usually due 1 month and 7 days after the quarter ends. So for a VAT quarter ending 30th September, your deadline is 7th November. For one ending 31st December, it is 7th February. Here is a detail worth knowing if you have income tax obligations too. Your MTD for income tax quarterly updates fall on those same dates, November 7th, February 7th, and so on. So if you are in both systems, those deadline days can get busy, with a VAT return and an income tax update landing together. Worth marking in your calendar so 2 deadlines on one date never catch you out. VAT also has late submission and late payment penalties under a points-based system, so filing on time genuinely matters. Because MTD for VAT must go through compatible software, choosing the right tool matters. Look for software that is HMRC recognized for VAT, keeps your digital records, maintains those digital links, and files your returns directly. And if you also have income tax obligations, software that handles both saves you real hassle. A1TaxFiler is HMRC recognized and supports MTD for VAT alongside MTD for income tax, including the main VAT schemes, so VAT-registered sole traders and landlords can keep everything in one account. Whichever tool you choose, the key is that your records and your submissions are properly linked and filed digitally. So to sum up, MTD for VAT applies to every VAT-registered business, not just the large ones. It means digital records, digital links, and filing through compatible software, not the old HMRC website. If you also have income tax obligations, remember they are separate systems handled separately, and keep an eye on those shared deadline dates if you are in both. Subscribe to A1TaxFiler for more plain English MTD guidance, and the link below will take you to our VAT filing details if you want to get set up. Get your VAT filing digital, linked and on time, and it becomes routine rather than a worry.